Hello, Namaskar, Vanakkam. My name is TS Sudhir and you're watching your own digital classroom study with Sudhir. I hope all of you are doing well. I'll tell you something. My team manager, Muskan, always has a complaint. She says that I do not talk enough about SWS courses on YouTube. मैं किसी को बताता नहीं हूं कि SWS पे क्या कोर्सेस हैं जिसके बारे में ज्यादा लोगों को जानकारी होनी चाहिए. उसी वजह से होता यह है कि I get lot of मेल कमेंट्स मैसेजेस फ्रॉम स्टूडेंट्स कि अरे हमको पता नहीं था पिछले साल, नहीं तो हम पिछले साल ही ज्वाइन कर लेते. सो शी इनफैक्ट पॉइंट्स टू अदर सेइंग दैट देखो वो कितना प्रमोट करते हैं, तुम तो बिल्कुल प्रमोट नहीं करते हो. मैं मानता हूं, मेरे को ज्यादा अपने बारे में, अपने कोर्सेज के बारे में बताना ज्यादा अच्छा नहीं लगता है. आई रियली बिलीव ऑर्गेनिकली ए पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट शुड ग्रो एंड उसी में मजा है. यू नो, व्हेन पीपल टॉक अबाउट इट कि ये कोर्स अच्छा है, आप ले लीजिए, आपको इससे फायदा होगा. दैट आई बिलीव इज मच मोर इफेक्टिव मार्केटिंग देन मैं यहां पर बैठ के बोलूं कि ये कोर्स ले लो, ये कोर्स ले लो. मुझे somehow I don't like it. Okay, but this particular video is going to be different because here I'm going to give you information about what all courses are available on SWS. आपको एनरोल करना है या नहीं करना है ये आप पर निर्भर है. There is absolutely no compulsion. But you should have information, credible information about the courses so that you can make an informed decision. That's precisely the idea behind doing this video. Okay. So it's not a promotional video. I thought today is a Sunday. So today you will have some bit of free time during which you can afford to see this kind of a video in which I will talk about what courses we have for class 9, 10, 11 and 12. And also what we have for CUET. Okay, so it will cover the entire gamut from 9 to 12. So to come back to what I tell my manager is that, you know, I don't even like to tell students to subscribe to the YouTube channel, except when we started the journey in 2019 or during the Natu Natu series, the famous Natu Natu series, in which I was telling students to subscribe so that they don't miss out on any new video, which we were putting almost on a daily basis ahead of the 2023 board examinations. Okay, ताकि वो कुछ मिस ना करें और एग्जाम के बाद कोई वीडियो देखे तो कोई फायदा नहीं है. दूसरा, I always believe, and this is one quote I have always believed in. Okay, I have always believed in, I have always believed in this particular quote. I don't care who is doing better than me. And this is something which even you should actually subscribe to. I don't care who is doing better than me. I am doing better than what I was last year. पिछले साल how I was doing, I'm doing better than that. That's what matters. If you are doing worse than what you were doing last year, then there is a problem. So the battle essentially is between me and me. It's me versus me. This is you. This is also you. This is perhaps an older version of you. And that's what you need to focus on. Your Tuesday has to be better than your Monday. Your Wednesday has to be better than your Tuesday. Your this week has to be better than your last week. Your July has to be better than your June. That's all you need to focus on. And if you focus on that, trust me, you will do much better in life than you ever planned to, than any of your colleagues, any of your classmates, batchmates, peers. You will do very well. This is my guarantee. Okay, so that's what I believe in, and that's what I really think will keep you at peace. Otherwise, you will constantly be comparing yourself with X, Y, Z in your class. No, do not compare. Compare yourself only with yourself, then you will do much better in life. Okay, so the other reason, and I tell this to my manager again, that the other reason why I do not really, I don't think I really need to talk about our courses is because of our marketing team. And this is our marketing team. Students and parents. Students and their parents. And I'll tell you something. In fact, last month I was at a marriage of a relative of my wife's nephew in Pollachi in Tamil Nadu, and I met a set of parents and the grandparents of a child who actually studies from our YouTube channel, right? I also met the parents and the student Abigail and her parents Benny and Anu in Pollachi. She was there with us for 3 years, 10th, 11th, 12th. Now she is joining a college in Bengaluru, right? What I mean to say is that the positive vibes that I got from these set of parents and grandparents is really what makes SWS tick. इसी से SWS को शक्ति मिलती है, इसी से हमको लगता है कि what we are doing is the right thing to do, and that's what I really believe in. When I see parents telling other parents that, my child studied from SWS last year, फायदा हुआ, you should also enroll. For me, those parents are our best marketing team. I don't have to do any videos like this because this really helps. This year, I have not done a single video, full-fledged video on all our courses so far. Even then, the number of students who have enrolled this year already is more than the number of students who enrolled in the entire year in 2022-23 without doing any marketing. It's because of our students, it's because of their parents. I'll tell you something even more interesting. This year, there are so many students whose siblings are also part of our courses. So I have the elder child who is in the class 11 or 12 course and the younger one who is in the class 9 or 10 course. So why would a parent enroll a younger one into an SWS course if the first experience was not good enough? It's only because the first experience was so good. So you have a student, the elder child and the younger child both enrolled into the SWS courses. For me, that's the ultimate certificate of trust. इससे बड़ा certificate I don't think किसी भी educator को या किसी भी education platform को मिल सकता है. इससे ज़्यादा बड़ा certificate नहीं मिल सकता. That I am very confident about. Then of course there is also what we have done so far, right? What we have done so far. 2022, 21 में तो हुए नहीं थे exam. 22 में 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and we had almost 98% of our students who scored above 90%, which is a huge percentage. Again, I don't think any edtech platform can boast of this kind of a track record. हम ज़्यादा इसके बारे में marketing करके videos बना के हुआ नहीं करते हैं. I just do one video after the results are out. This year, the percentage is the same. That many students who have scored above 90%. 2023, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The All India rank 1 student was studying from our YouTube channel, he told me. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in 2023. So you can see the track record. I don't need to say anything else. हमारा track record बताता है कि हमने किस तरह का काम पूरे साल में किया है. So as Sachin Tendulkar always used to say, you should let your bat do the talking. There is no need to say anything. Similarly, our results, our work does the talking for us. We don't really need to say anything more. And for the trust of the students, the parents, I'm indeed very grateful. I'm indeed extremely thankful for all the trust that you have reposed in us. In fact, we have many teachers and also private tutors who are part of our different courses. You wouldn't believe it. It's a truth that there are teachers and private tutors who are also enrolled into many of our courses, who use our notes to teach their students. So in that sense, you reach a wider network of students. I have had teachers getting their doubts clarified with me and then teaching their students before the exam, before the pre-board examinations. And I think that's kind of shows the high standards that SWS has maintained over the past so many years. So जिंदगी में फेकुगिरी की जरूरत नहीं है, काम करते रहो, काम बोलता है, right? In fact, the interesting thing, the other interesting aspect is this year in class 11, we have the Macbeth course, we have the Prism and Rhapsody course for English literature, and Tempest course is for class 12. Let me talk about class 11. Something very unique has happened in class 11 and 12. This year, we have more students enrolled into the class 11 and class 12 courses than class 10, because class 10 may, you are new, they don't know the SWS as a product, right? They don't know. I don't blame them at all. Okay, they don't know SWS में क्या दम है, उसके बारे में ज्यादा जानकारी नहीं होती है. नॉर्मली उसके बावजूद हमेशा मेरे 10th क्लास के कोर्सेज में ज्यादा एनरोलमेंट्स होते हैं. इस साल क्लास 11 और 12 में ज्यादा हैं. क्यों? बिकॉज जितने भी बच्चे हमारे साथ 10th क्लास में थे वो सभी लोगों ने क्लास 11 में either CBSE या ISC course में they have taken admission with SWS. So, which is why 70% of the enrollments in the Macbeth and Prism-Rhapsody course are my old students who I already know for the past 1 year. The remaining 30% are students who regret having missed out on any SWS course in 2022-23 and therefore have now enrolled into the Macbeth and the Prism-Rhapsody course. And Prism-Rhapsody course and Macbeth kind of books में मदद की जरूरत होती है. There is need for guidance because these are complicated chapters. It's a complicated play. The same goes for Tempest. जो हमारे 2022 बैच के स्टूडेंट्स थे, they're all there now with me in the Tempest 12th class course. So that again, what does it show? ये दिखाता है कि हमको SWS पर विश्वास है कि if we are there, it will ensure that we are taken through successfully in the entire class 12 board examination. So I look at it like this. It's like compound interest. You know, the love, affection, trust, everything keeps getting multiplied year after year. And now with the siblings also coming, it's like, you know, you are associated with a particular family for X number of years. It's not a 1 year association ki ek saal padhaya, khatam ho gaya, tata, bye bye. No. Next year, the next year, the year after that, it kind of continues for a longer period. So I'm grateful for this compound interest love that SWS gets from all of you. Okay. Now, let me also tell you that Macbeth, Prism-Rhapsody, Tempest, Echoes, Reverie, इसके सारे के सारे chapters आपके YouTube पे भी किए हुए हैं. So you will get it, Macbeth and Prism-Rhapsody chapters one by one slowly. I will do it for students who, for whatever reason, are not enrolled into our SWS courses. Okay, no problem. I will help you. Okay. In order to make the product different, I'm teaching in English on the course and I'm going to teach in Hindi and some bits of English on the YouTube channel. Okay. Ispe, of course, yahan par, you will get notes, you will get test papers, you will get doubt solving, you will get mentoring, you will get question papers, MCQs, everything you will get on the course. So obviously, it's a little more than what I'll be able to provide on YouTube. Okay. On Tempest course, इस बात को जरा ध्यान से सुनिए class 12 students. Even though I am not teaching Echoes and Reverie के सारे 10 chapters जो कि आपके 12वीं कक्षा के syllabus में है, मैंने YouTube पे किए हुए हैं. You can please go and refer. They are unlocked. They are free videos. Please go and have a look and use the Echoes and Reverie, the Darkling Thrust, Dolphins, Dover Beach, Story of an Hour, जो भी chapters हैं, Fritz, सारे के सारे क्यों हैं? What I am doing for students who are enrolled into the Tempest course is that I have provided my own personal notes which I had prepared free of cost as part of the Tempest course. 9 मेरे को जॉन ब्राउन के notes नहीं मिले हैं, लेकिन जॉन ब्राउन को छोड़ के बाकी सभी 9 chapters के notes free of cost have been provided as part of the Tempest course to students who are enrolled in the Tempest course. So that is something extra that I have provided to students who are part of the Tempest course. Okay, so that is something different. Now, let's come to what is the difference. And this, I believe this is another quote which I always cite. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. That extra. And that extra is what we provide. That extra is what we focus on, because we want to see each one of our students become extraordinary, not ordinary. I always tell students, you ask any of my students who are the past many batches, I always say, what's the fun in being mediocre? What's the fun in, clapping for others? You got to be on the stage, not to be below and clapping for others. You need to be there on the stage. What's the big fun in being ordinary? What's the fun in being mediocre? You need to be extraordinary. So it is that extra that we need focus on. And, I really believe that, we try to give much more than just this syllabus, because the idea, yes, of course, we prepare you for the examinations, but I always believe the X factor, the SWS plus, and especially in courses like our English language courses, the idea is to provide that plus, which will help you not just in your present class 9 or 10 examination, but will also help you later on in life when you go to say a place where you need to speak in a public place, when you need to speak at a conference, you need to have the right kind of vocabulary, the right amount of confidence with which to be able to hold your own and to be able to deliver what you have in your mind. It is that confidence, it is that extra that I try to provide to the best of my ability. Now, what really happens as part of the SWS courses? What is the SWS model? Okay, now the SWS model is a mix of different things. It contains live sessions. Say for instance, in courses like chemistry, in biology, in English language, we have a lot of live sessions. Okay, then what we do is that even before we start with the live session, we provide a recorded video. For example, let me take the example of, let's say, biology. फोटोसिंथेसिस का चैप्टर है. फोटोसिंथेसिस का चैप्टर पढ़ने से पहले, उससे पहले आपको एक रिकॉर्डेड वीडियो दे दिया जाएगा, उसके नोट्स दे दिए जाएंगे, उसके बाद लाइव क्लास होगी, ताकि आप जब लाइव क्लास में आए आप ऑलरेडी थोड़े से प्रिपेयर्ड हैं, आपको जानकारी है, आपको ABCD से शुरू नहीं करना पड़ेगा, आपको जानकारी है, आपको थोड़ा सा समझ में आ गया, हो सकता है उसमें से 2 कॉन्सेप्ट पूरी तरह से समझ में ना आए हो, उसको फिर से क्लैरिफाई किया जाता है, सो दैट इट्स लाइक एन एड ऑन प्रोसेस. यू आर मूविंग अप द लैडर. ये नहीं कि पहले कदम पे ही आपको बहुत ज्यादा स्ट्रगल करना पड़े. सो यू हैव द रिकॉर्डेड वीडियो, देन यू गेट द लाइव सेशन, एंड लाइव सेशन इज नॉट लाइक one live session. Before many examinations, there will be multiple revisions which will take place of the same chapter or a combination of chapter. Then उसके बाद आपको उसके ऊपर एक क्वेश्चन पेपर दिया जाएगा. There will be live solving by the teacher of the question of a different question paper during the live class, ताकि आप मिलके live questions को solve कर सके. उसके बाद आपको एक टेस्ट पेपर दिया जाएगा. उसके बाद एक और SWS टेस्ट पेपर दिया जाएगा जिसको कि आप फिर से solve कर सकते हैं, which will be both MCQ as well as another subjective paper. So it is like multiple layers of preparation which will be done, and it's not like everything will be finished in one go. No, it will be at periodic intervals so that you can keep going back to the same chapter. ऐसा नहीं कि okay जुलाई में पढ़ लिया photosynthesis का chapter, August में you will do another revision, September में you will get another test paper with which you can revise. So you keep on kind of brushing up the same chapter at periodic intervals. ऐसा नहीं कि मैंने जुलाई में पढ़ लिया, अभी मेरे को नेक्स्ट मार्च तक याद रहेगा. नो, बायो का एग्जाम लास्ट में होता है, तब तक आप भूल सकते हैं. सो पीरियोडिक रिवीजन इज व्हाट इज रिक्वायर्ड, एंड दैट्स व्हाट वी फोकस ऑन. नोट्स आर प्रोवाइडेड, क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर्स व्हाट आई जस्ट नाउ एक्सप्लेन, द टेस्ट पेपर्स, द डाउट सॉल्विंग, एनी टाइम एनी डाउट. ऐसा नहीं है कि एक लाइव क्लास होगा, उसी एक लाइव क्लास में आप पूछ सकते हैं. नो, you can ask doubts any time of the day, any time of the night, and your doubt will be answered, will be resolved on the chat box. So it's not like you have to wait for a live class and then wait for your turn कि अरे मेरे बारी कब आएगी, मैं हाथ रेस करके बैठा हूं कि मेरे को टीचर कब आंसर करेगी. ऐसा नहीं है, उससे पहले ही आपको आंसर दे दिया जाएगा. 7 days of the week, 24 hours of the day, and of course mentoring which will take care of how to study, what to study, how much to study, what should be the approach, and more so this year when there is going to be slight difference in the way questions could be asked. So all those things will be taken care of, right? We take care of everything out here. So that is the SWS model of teaching. This is specific to some subjects like bio, chemistry, etc., geography, etc. There is, every subject is slightly different in its approach. Okay, in some cases we focus more on giving, and then we reply to doubts, because say for instance in English literature kind of a subject, what I prefer is to kind of answer it, so that if I answer it, you can take a screenshot of that whatever I have written and use that later on. Whereas if I just kind of say it in a live class, हो सकता है आपको लिखने में दिक्कत हो, आपको लिखने में समय लगता हो. उसके बजाय if I write out the main points of the answer or write out the answer, you can just take a screenshot and you can use it much easier. So the whole idea is to make the process of learning more time efficient and more effective. Okay, now let's move on. Now let me come specifically to these two courses which are our flagship courses. Okay, so hybrid model to aapko samajh mein aa gaya hoga already, and that's what we do. So now the English language courses, which are the last two courses that we launched on the 16th of June. Okay, पहले हमारे पास अश्विन कोर्स होता था, in which we used to combine class 9 and 10, but this year for better focus on students, we made Virat 24 for class 9. So Ashwin is for class 10 ICSE, Virat 24 course is for class 9 ICSE. Okay, this is for English language. Okay, now what do we have as part of this course? There's a detailed information note that is put on every course. Usme sare FAQs are answered, frequently asked questions are answered. Now there is a set of basic videos in which like preposition के ऊपर थोड़े वीडियो, essays के ऊपर, letters के ऊपर, notice email के ऊपर, comprehension के ऊपर, transformation के ऊपर, उन सभी के ऊपर there will be separate videos explaining the concept. But that's not the only thing कि अरे मैंने concept explain कर दिया, आप तुम देख लो. No, हम ऐसे नहीं छोड़ते हैं. What we do is to then follow it up as far as essays and letters are concerned with individual assignments, test assignments 2 every week are given to every student. Okay, now इसमें एक condition है that if you have not submitted the first one, तब आपको दूसरा नहीं मिलेगा. We ensure there has to be accountability. It's not like कि मैंने कोर्स लॉन्च कर दिया, तुमने पैसे दे दिए, अभी तुमको ये 10 टेस्ट है, तुम करो ना करो, कैसे करो, हमको कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. फर्क पड़ता है. इसीलिए जब तक आप पहला टेस्ट सबमिट नहीं करेंगे, जब तक मैं उसको पर्सनली उसको इवैल्यूएट नहीं करूंगा, आपको दूसरा टेस्ट नहीं मिलेगा. ओके, दैट्स अ कंडीशन. सो 2 per week, बट हो सकता है कि आप एक ही कर पाए तो एक ही होगा, लेकिन we try to kind of ensure that everyone is kind of moves together, right? So right now we have started with the letters. We'll start with the essays after this sometime in August. Okay, so individual test assignments, उसकी beauty ये है कि each and every test, each and every letter, every essay is checked by me personally, not by anybody else, by me personally with the detailed नोट ऑन इसमें क्या सही है, क्या गलत है, कितने मार्क्स मिल सकते हैं, इंप्रूवमेंट की क्या जरूरत है, और उसके बाद आई गिव द लेटर और द एसे व्हिच इज रिटन बाय मी सो दैट यू नो व्हाट इज द बेंचमार्क. 10 out of 10 लाने के लिए क्या चाहिए, किस चीज में मेरी कमी है. सो यू काइंड ऑफ ट्राई टू रेज द बार. इन सम केसेस आई ऑल्सो शेयर सम वेरी गुड essays or letters which are written by our all India rank toppers, right? जो 2022 या 2023 में जो भी टॉपर्स थे, उनके जो लेटर्स या ऐसे से जिसमें उनको 10 out of 10 मिले, वो लेटर्स एंड दिस थिंग आई ऑल्सो शेयर. सो यू नो ए वाइड वैरायटी. ओके, दिस इज हाउ सर राइट्स, दिस इज हाउ ए स्टूडेंट राइट्स रोट. सो अगर एक स्टूडेंट ने ऐसा लिखा, या इसी बैच में if there is somebody who's got a 9 or a 9.5, I share those letters also so that they get an idea. अरे मेरे ही बैच में एक दूसरा लड़का या दूसरी लड़की इस तरह से अच्छा लिख रही है, तो मैं क्यों नहीं लिख सकता या लिख सकती. So the whole idea is that you get 360-degree kind of input on how to improve. Improve किए बिना हम आपको नहीं छोड़ेंगे. That is a guarantee. The commitment will be there. लेकिन मेहनत मुझे तो करनी है, मैं करूंगा, मेहनत आपको भी करनी पड़ेगी. So individual test assignments every week. इसके अलावा 3 times a week, thrice a week, there will be live grammar tests. Okay, रात के 8 बजे live grammar tests during which all the students solve the same 10 to 15 questions together. And then each one of them puts out. उसके बाद मैं आंसर की डालता हूं, और ये सिर्फ 20-25 मिनट का एक्सरसाइज रहता है, ये आधे घंटे मैक्सिमम. 8 to 8:10 you get the time to answer the quiz. 10 क्वेश्चंस होते हैं, समटाइम्स 12. नेक्स्ट 8-10 पे द आंसर की इज गिवन. नेक्स्ट उसमें देन द नेक्स्ट 15 minutes आर स्पेंट इन काइंड ऑफ क्लैरिफाइंग डाउट्स. होते हैं क्लैरिफाइंग डाउट्स, अरे इसमें ऑफ क्यों है, इन क्यों नहीं है, इसमें अबव क्यों है, ओवर क्यों नहीं है. All those doubts are solved in the remaining till, so by 8:25 max 8:30 पूरा खत्म हो जाता है. But every day 3 times a week, if you do those exercises, imagine the amount of practice that we would have done by the time your exams happen in February, March next year. Then there is instant doubt solving. अब इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि उन 3 दिनों में सिर्फ 8 से 8:25 के बीच में ही ग्रामर करते हैं. No. Anytime, right now, you have a doubt in grammar, put it on the chat box. The moment I see it, which will happen very soon, I will clarify that doubt for you. That is what we believe in. Instant doubt solving when it comes to grammar or any question related to literature, history, civics, geography, whatever, any subject, that is instantly solved. That is our hallmark. That is our USP. That's the X factor that we have. Then we have a Sunday session every alternate Sunday in which we do a postmortem of the letters and अब सबको individual comments तो मिलते हैं लेकिन कुछ गलतियां होती हैं जो सभी लोग में से let's say 80% of the students make the same kind of mistake. पिन कोड नहीं लिखा है, डियर सर के बजाय रेस्पेक्टेड सर लिखा है. How do you kind of start the letter or the essay? How do you end the letter or the essay? तो अगर if there are common problem areas या creative titles for notice or how to do the summary and the comprehension. So all those things which have to be discussed in general beyond the videos that we have posted, we discuss that in the Sunday session. So all this is there. So you can see the amount of effort that goes into the entire product as it may. That every essay and letter, as I said, is checked by me. In fact, one of the students yesterday had sent me a screenshot of a teacher saying that my fees is 600 rupees per hour. And I take 3 classes in a week, which means 7,200 rupees per month. And here we charge 4,000 rupees change for which we get abused. The choice is yours. 4,000 rupees for an entire year versus 7,200 rupees for a month. I got the screenshot sent by a student yesterday. Now, तो ये तो हो गया as far as class 9 and 10 English language courses. I must tell you that I wanted to do a similar course for class 11 and 12. That was a commitment I had kind of made because I thought I'll manage. But because of some personal reasons, see, there are a few issues in the sense that I really don't have the time and the bandwidth to deal with checking of so many essays. And 11th and 12th is, of a higher level. It's a little difficult. There are some personal health issues that I need to deal with within the family. Then there are the elections coming up for which I'm again committed to do some work. So I didn't want to make a commitment to doing it and then back out or not be able to do a good job, which is why this year I don't think. But what I'm going to do is to help to the maximum extent possible on YouTube. I keep giving exercise even as part of the Prism-Rhapsody course or Tempest course. जब भी मुझे लगता है कि ये exercise, grammar exercise students के लिए जरूरी है, I put it out there. जिसको solve करना है solve करे, जिसको नहीं करना है ना करे. But from my side, I will do whatever I can along with the answer key. So what I am going to do is on YouTube, English grammar. And this is not just for class 11 and 12. It's for class 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, even preparing for CUET के लिए. Basic English grammar. Over कहाँ यूज करना है, above कहाँ यूज करना है, could कहाँ यूज करना है, can कहाँ यूज करना है, will कहाँ यूज करना है, would कहाँ यूज करना है, has been, have been, had been में क्या फर्क है. These are things which we have studied from a very young age, but sometimes we get confused over which one, which particular tense, which particular verb, which particular conjunction, which particular preposition to use, right? So I'm going to do this over a period of time so that you will have an entire playlist relating to English grammar, English with SWS, so that you can rely on that for understanding. Okay, मेरे को यहाँ पर can इस वजह से यूज करना है, यहाँ पर could यूज नहीं हो पाएगा, or the other way around. I'm just giving a random example. So that is something I want to do, and I do hope you will support, because this is something which I really believe will help a large majority of our students cutting across different classes. As I said, from class 6 to class 12 and beyond. Now, many of our students move from ICSE to CBSE. तो उनका साथ हम कैसे छोड़ सकते थे? तो उनके लिए class 11 CBSE English course is being done on SWS. Okay, the entire English syllabus for class 11 course is there on SWS. Please make use of that. Class 12 CBSE, because 2022 batch वाले अब 2024 में देंगे, right? उनका साथ कैसे छोड़ सकते थे? So class 12, this is a work in progress because मैं अभी record कर रहा हूँ. I think I would have finished about 50%, 50-60% of the syllabus, but बाकी सब according to schedule पूरा डाला हुआ है. Schedule के according I'm going ahead. In fact, I'm ahead of schedule. We will finish the syllabus. So this is class 11 and 12 CBSE English is being done on SWS. Then there is the Maharashtra State Board, because many students went from ICSE in Maharashtra to Maharashtra State Board. Now, last year, what I had done for class 11, I did the entire Maharashtra State Board English syllabus on YouTube. All the videos are there on YouTube for class 11. Then there was this request that if you do it as a course, and give us the notes and the question and answers also. It will help us prepare better. So this year for class 12, we are doing it as a course, not on YouTube, but as a course on SWS. So please go and have a look at CBSE 11, CBSE 12 and Maharashtra's class 12 state board courses. Many students have already enrolled in this. These are videos, recorded videos, which are there, explained in Hindi and a bit of English, given along with notes and also question and answer, so that you can find it very easy when you're dealing with the English syllabus for Maharashtra State Board में आपको दिक्कत नहीं होनी चाहिए. इसके अलावा CUET के टेस्ट पेपर्स हैं, right, which are really good quality test papers prepared by test book. Now you have 51 papers of English for just 399 rupees. It's a steal, I can tell you. You know, इतने कम दाम में आपको कहीं नहीं मिलेगी. You have, अगर आप Humanities के स्टूडेंट हैं तो 414 पेपर्स हैं for 700 rupees, and this includes maths, economics, geography, history, civics, political science, English, and sociology, psychology, many subjects like that, right? So 414 papers हैं, right? So please go and have a look at it. क्लास 12 के स्टूडेंट्स को मैं बोलूंगा CUET do not keep it to the last moment. If you have the papers, you solve one paper, two papers in a week. काफी है, but you keep preparing it so that you are in touch with the CUET का pattern as well. Okay, और इसका validity पूरा 1 साल तक है, तो ऐसा नहीं है कि अभी खत्म हो जाएगा. अगर आप जुलाई में लेंगे तो अगले जुलाई तक चलेगा. Okay, so that is as far as the CUET is concerned. Now let's move to class 9. Okay, इसमें कौन से courses हैं? Julius Caesar का कोर्स है, which I am very fond of. Julius Caesar course with notes and question and answers. Okay, question and answers जिस तरह से आपसे पूछे जाएंगे, MCQs as well as the subjective reference to context. Then there is a treasure chest course. इसमें I mean most of Julius Caesar and treasure chest has been, इसमें Act 1 पूरा खत्म हो गया है. Act 2 भी जुलाई में खत्म हो जाएगा. ट्रेजर चेस्ट में आई थिंक 10 में से 9 चैप्टर्स ऑलरेडी हो गए हैं, 10वां भी जुलाई में हो जाएगा, राइट? सो ट्रेजर चेस्ट कोर्स, दीज आर 2 सेपरेट कोर्सेज. देन वी हैव द विराट 24 कोर्स, जिसके बारे में मैं ऑलरेडी बता चुका हूं, फॉर इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज के लिए, इन विच वी ऑलरेडी गॉट लॉट ऑफ एनरोलमेंट्स. एंड देन दीज आर डन ऑन यूट्यूब. मैंने पूरा सिविक्स क्लास 9 के लिए यूट्यूब पे किया हुआ है. हिस्ट्री के not all, let me say about 40%. Now depends on your interest. अगर आपको इंटरेस्ट है तो मैं करूंगा, अदरवाइज कोई फायदा नहीं है. हिस्ट्री के चैप्टर्स, ज्योग्राफी के चैप्टर्स, रामेश्वर सर has started doing the geography chapters on YouTube. Okay, so this is as far as history, civics, geography is concerned. Going forward, I want to do other subjects as well, right? Other subjects as well, but depends again on how much time I would have. Then this will all be on YouTube. Now finally we come to ICSE class 10, right? Now the first course, there is a course on Merchant of Venice, there is a course on Treasure Trove. These two are one of our, you know, most sought after courses. Okay, then there is the Ashwin 24 course, जिसके बारे में already मैं बता चुका हूं, which is our flagship course. You know, यहाँ पे सबसे ज्यादा डिस्कशन, बातचीत, कोलैबोरेशन, दोस्ती सब होती है. एज आई से SWS इज लाइक ए मिनी इंडिया. यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं है कि सभी एक ही शहर या एक ही प्रांत या एक ही स्टेट से आते हैं. वी हैव स्टूडेंट्स फ्रॉम बेंगलुरु, वी हैव स्टूडेंट्स फ्रॉम धनबाद, वी हैव स्टूडेंट्स फ्रॉम Jalandhar, we have students from Bombay, we have students from all over the country, from different parts, metros, tier 2 cities, you know, all kinds of places we get, and that's why I believe the collaboration is very interesting. Then there is biology and chemistry, again where we score very high marks. Same is the case with history, civics and geography. Geography in particular, you have the two educator advantage. Both Rameshwar sir and I teach geography here. So you have the twin advantage. He takes care of all the doubt solving. Many of the chapters I have taught, but he takes care of the fine tuning as far as the course is concerned, as the teaching is concerned, and he does a fantastic job. Last year, अगर आप किसी भी स्टूडेंट से पूछेंगे जो कि हमारे ज्योग्राफी के कोर्स में एनरोल थे, the kind of things he will tell you before the examinations, etc., is fantastic, to tell you exactly how you should prepare and how you should answer and how you should approach the particular chapter and this subject. So this is as far as history, civics and history. Of course, I know exactly how to deal with it because I'm basically a student of political science and history and literature. So there is a natural affinity with this thing. In fact, my class 12 CBSE के लिए political science भी करना चाहता हूँ. Okay, I've recorded one particular chapter. और भी chapters करने की मेरी इच्छा है. Political science for class 12 CBSE students, because आई फाइंड दैट सिलेबस क्वाइट इंटरेस्टिंग. तो अगर उसमें इंटरेस्ट है तो मैं सीबीएसई क्लास 12 पॉलिटिकल साइंस के लिए भी यूट्यूब पे पूरा सीरीज करना चाहता हूं. सो दैट्स एज फार एज द एंटायर कोर्स इज कंसर्न. आई होप यू फाउंड दिस वीडियो यूजफुल. पूरी इंफॉर्मेशन, पूरी जानकारी मिल गई, so that you can take an informed decision on what you wish to do. If you are part of SWS, I've told you how you gain, and I do believe that our past work speaks for itself. उससे ज्यादा कुछ बोलने की जरूरत बिल्कुल नहीं है. Thank you very much. Have a good Sunday. Be good. Stay safe. Be well. Bye bye.